Yo, it's your boy Eddie Star coming to you live from the trash truck, about to give it to you raw. And peep game. Look, there's a lot going on. Some rumors going on. Stephen A. Smith went on the radio and he dropped some jewels yesterday. He was saying that the Lakers, as far as the Lakers go, KD and Russell Westbrook are looking to be Lakers, and at least listen to the Lakers. He kind of reneged and said that they're at least willing to listen to the Lakers pitch. Right? And he says that's 2017. So now he's saying Russell Westbrook is a potential Laker. As far as what I believe, I think it's a long shot. I don't believe that KD comes to the Lakers in the summer, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. What they're saying is more plausible is that Kevin Durant signs a 2-year deal. He signs a 2-year deal with the opt-out after the first year, and basically after that first year, he renegotiates his deal so he gets more money because there's going to be a new CBA, and they're going to get more money. So that's what it's looking like it may be. That's what I think may happen. And Russell Westbrook, I don't know. It's 2017 is far, far away. I don't even feel like talking about 2017 because that's down the road. We'll have a different team by then. So there's that. All right. Now he also said that the Lakers will get rid of Byron Scott by the end of the season. By the end of the season, Byron Scott will no longer be the Lakers head coach. That's what he said. That's according to Stephen A. It's just gossip. It's just rumors. And he's saying the alleged guy that they're after is Luke Walton. Luke Walton basically earned the Lakers brass respect when he, with the success of the Golden State Warriors. So they're looking at him. But Luke Walton, he'll be getting offers elsewhere. I'm pretty sure he's going to get an offer from Phoenix Suns because they just fired Jeff Hornacek. So he may look at it like, I don't know. The Lakers job is kind of like a revolving door. If it's too much pressure to produce over there, maybe I could go to a smaller town, kind of build my name, build something kind of like what Greg Popovich has with San Antonio, kind of build my name first, then come to the Lakers. I don't know. I don't know what Luke Walton's thinking, but he may look at the Lakers like, yeah, sure, I would love to coach the Lakers. So we don't know. It's all gossip, just throwing it up against the wall, hoping it sticks. He also said that, Stephen A., he also said that that Jeanie Buss is open to firing or at least letting go of Jim Buss. She's and not only Jim Buss, also Mitch Kupchak as well, because he has to catch some of the hell too. So she's talking about basically she may do that according to Stephen A. And he said that's according to everything he's hearing. We don't know. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. We got to wait till the end of the season. So let's talk about what's going on this season with the Lakers currently, as stated. We are like 9-40. I don't know. That's a lot. We're 9 games. That's only won 9 games out of 50 something. I don't know. And it's just right now it's a dumpster fire. Everybody's pointing a finger. Everybody's blaming everybody. I would try to play the pros and cons of both. Now, D'Angelo Russell is, he's not having the season that we anticipated as Laker fans, or he has anticipated for himself. All right, now, when he got drafted number 2, that's a lot of pressure. But when you come to the Laker fans, when you come to the Laker base, this is why I like channels like me, Laker Talk, channels where the Laker fans actually have an opinion to state their, have a platform to state their opinions. Now, D'Angelo Russell is not having a season that we all anticipated. All right, he's had a good, his best season statistically was January as a rookie, but there's just there's a lot of smoke going on, right? You've had some recent comments with Kobe talking about, you know, in order to develop the rookies, you got to bring them, drag them down to the Navy SEALs, drag them down to the bottom of the pool or whatever the case may be. And basically he's saying we're at the bottom of the pool, so you got to go through it. It's just something that learning, growing pains. But D'Angelo Russell recently came out and says, hey, everybody gets crucified. LeBron gets crucified. Jesus Christ gets crucified, right? Some people ran away with that. He's 19 years old. I wouldn't run away with that. But they were like, yeah, you know, he's saying that, you know, he understands that he's struggling right now, but he's quote unquote, he doesn't know. You know, he doesn't know what he could do. Like he thought he would be better, but he's kind of at a plateau. Also, there was some stuff where David Aldridge, he came out and said that the rookie feels lost. He doesn't know how he could become better as a point guard because the communication with the coach isn't that great, I guess. So there's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of funny business going on. Now they're saying that he's too cocky, he's too arrogant, and yada yada yada. But and then you hear Kobe going off on D'Angelo Russell. Then you hear you hear Byron Scott coming out like supporting Kobe, and then he's saying no comment, and he's kind of getting ripped every which way, right? Now, when we drafted D'Angelo Russell, we drafted him to be this flashy passer, this guy that's going to be the next Magic, right? And we can all agree that he probably won't be the next Magic, but we don't know. We don't know, right? I think it's more of a coaching. If he has a different coach, if he had a coach that was more, you know, if he had a coach that was more behind him, maybe he would be a different player. But I don't know. But he's saying that, you know, it's just a dumpster fire. Everything is just going bad. So the kid's becoming demoralized, constantly getting scolded and put on blast in front of the national media and the Laker fan base. It's getting to him, and you can see that it's getting to him. And he's kind of just like, well, I don't know what it is, because if he speaks out against the coach, he gets lesser player time than what he already gets. And one of the Clipper announcers, I think it was a color announcer, had said, look, Byron, you got to play this guy about 35 minutes, dude. What the hell? You're going to lose anyway. So Byron Scott comes out and he says, you know what, man, that's why you're a color announcer, right? That's why you do what you do. And I'm a coach. I'm the head coach. And I'm not about to have him go out here and get 15 turnovers and embarrass himself like that. Now, I could say this. I didn't like him. I didn't like Byron Scott benching D'Angelo Russell and doing what he did. I really didn't. I didn't agree with him benching D'Angelo Russell, right? But, however, I must say that D'Angelo Russell has been playing more aggressive. Now, when Byron Scott says that he doesn't want to play him the minutes because he doesn't want to embarrass him, I'm kind of like, it's a catch-22. You know, you got to play the kid because you invested so much in him by drafting him number 2. But at the same time, you know, you don't want this guy, you don't want the guy really doing worse than what he's already doing. But I think he couldn't do any worse, right? Because we're losing. So if he was going to get 20 turnovers, at least we could see, you know, but by him trying to block his mistakes, it's impossible. So I side with the Clippers announcer that he needs to play D'Angelo Russell a little bit. He needs to give him more minutes, right? He needs to let him play his ass off. But Byron Scott doesn't agree. He wants to, and he says that the kid's too cocky. But here's the thing. It's like when you drafted him, you expected him to be this flashy passer. Now he's doing these flashy passes, and you're like, oh, you're trying to throw these passes that are too cocky and too confident. You know, slow down, man. Slow down. Like, let the game come to you. Don't throw these ridiculous passes. And the thing is, when he puts D'Angelo Russell in, he's with the second string. He's with these guys. He's with a demoralized Nick Young. You know, and Nick Young, his game, he not making those, or he's passing it to these different players and they're not converting the shots because these are second string players on the worst team in the NBA, the second worst team in the NBA. So he's not around guys that can even convert the assist that he's trying to get. And he's not getting the assists. He can't make the passes because they're like, you know, the moment he's trying to make these flashy passes, it's like, hey, no. Don't make those. You're being cocky. Be more aggressive as far as scoring. So now he starts scoring and he's not getting the assists. And he's like, oh man, what's up with this guy? You know, like, why is this guy not getting assists? Why, you know, he's constantly getting ripped each and every way. But hey, it's the NBA. When you got drafted in this league, that's basically it comes with the criticisms. So we'll see what happens. But one thing's for sure, it's just a dumpster fire. It's really bad. There's some stuff that's going on behind the scenes that we as fans don't know. But like I said, I'm thankful that we have, you know, this YouTube channel. You have Laker Talk. You have, and you know, the fans are out here having a voice, and you never know who's listening. It could be a shareholder that has a nephew that's watching this, and you never know. So it's good that we have this platform and we state our opinions because it's like, hey, I'm not the only one that feels this way. But I don't know, man. What you guys think about the whole dilemma with D'Angelo Russell, man? Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Peace. All right.